Hey there everybody, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Ubermacht, and in today's video, we are taking a look at the latest drip feed car in Grand Theft Auto Online, the Sentinel Classic Widebody. Now, we're not in the Widebody version yet. We have to drive over to Benny's and upgrade this vehicle into the Widebody, but we are currently driving the Sentinel Classic. Now, as usual, there are some differences between these two vehicles. In fact, the Benny's upgrade adds a 10 mile per hour increase from what is normally a 117.3 miles per hour to 127.3. This vehicle also is, well, not great at lap time. I gotta be real. It sits at 26th place for lap time in sports, which is not good. I got this information from Bruffy1322. He's the #1 trusted guy when it comes to top speed and lap time. So, yeah, the vehicle's not gonna be turning very well. It's not bad, but it's really top speed. In fact, it is the 10th fastest sports car now in GTA Online. So let's fully upgrade this vehicle, see what it looks like. Let's do some, I actually have to say that's a really sick bumper upgrade there. All right, well, first things first, I always like to do is pick out the color I want to make my vehicle, because after I do the color, then I can see how the bumpers and everything are going to look. Not the coolest of liveries yet, although I do like this redwood one, not too bad. Mid, oh, this one's nice. I like the Cabell. Ragarum, no. I like this. I do like this one, I have to be honest. The douche, but we're gonna go for Cabell. I think that one looks sick. And then I'm thinking what we can do is actually paint the car white, and it'll look absolutely sick, kind of like a BMW. Although I have to say silver looks very nice too. I'm thinking of like a bluish silver. That actually looks sweet with the car right there. I do want to take a look at what white looks like on the vehicle, but yeah, I have to say the bluish silver absolutely knocks it out of the park. So the only other color I would like to check is diamond blue. Diamond blue looks good, but nah, I'm sticking with the silver. I think a BMW looks really nice with silver. Now for a secondary color, we can see that it does change the grille and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna go for an ice white for now, and then we can change that color later. So let's go back to the beginning of customization now, and to see what we can do. So the front, we can do a colored or just black. I have to say, I don't really love carbon myself, so I'm thinking I'm gonna go with a normal painted street bumper. That actually looks pretty nice, and we'll have the carbon lip on the front. For the back, ooh, that looks pretty sick too. Ooh, that looks nice as well though, I gotta be real. We got some sick options here, and that one looks, oh, there's so many good options. Okay, well, I have to say, I think the last one is definitely the coolest. So let's go for the drag bumper. I really like that. I just think it looks really cool how far back it sticks out. I think that looks sick. Valve covers, I never really cared too much about this, but if we're gonna go for any of these, let's just go for polished. I think that looks pretty nice. Engine, what are we even changing here? The engine cover, cool. Let's just go for a blue exposed brace. I don't know. It doesn't, I never look at the engine of my vehicle, I'm gonna be honest, unless I go to a car show, I guess, but for the most part, it's nothing that I'm ever gonna look at. For coolers, we could go for none, but I have to say, I actually like the, let's go for the fans. I think that looks cool. Air filters, those are on the side there. We'll just go for POD filters, doesn't make too much of a difference, and then we'll fully upgrade the engine. Exhaust, I do like that one. Can we do some sideboard exhaust? That would look sick on this vehicle. Unfortunately, we can't. Ooh, I like those chrome slash exhausts. I'm gonna go for that now. If I see anything cooler, we'll go for a different one, but nah, I really like that chrome slash. We can see there's a bit of silver inside there as well. Nah, I really like that. Fenders, we can extend it out. No, it's just a different color. Okay, well then we're just gonna leave it like that. Headlight covers, we can do a rally. I like that. I always like the rally stuff. What are these? Iridescent? I can't really see a difference here. So I'm just not gonna do anything there. We can do a grill front. Don't really love this, to be honest. I think it looks better kind of stock, if I'm gonna be completely honest here. That actually looks pretty sick. So that's normal. I might just get rid of the grill. I think it without the grill looks the best. We could do a carbon racing grill though. Yeah, let's go for the carbon racing grill. I think that looks the best actually. Don't like the billet. Yeah, so I think that's the best one there. Let's just go for a carbon GT though. It's either that or the carbon racer grill, but I think that actually looks sick. Hood, let's see. Let's go for red. That looks sick. And then we can, oh no, that looks awful. I hate that. I really dislike that. I don't love that either. No. This looks nice, but I want to go for a silver. Yeah, that looks pretty sweet. Gotta be real. That actually looks nice too, though. You know, I'm gonna go for the other hood. I like the kind of big bore scoop hood there. That looks pretty nice for this car. Yeah, that looks really nice, and it kind of matches how I would expect a kitted out BMW to look in real life. I don't want to go for a full carbon, but let's kind of go for like, let's go for a semi-stripped interior. Nah, let's go for this one. Nah, let's go for semi-stripped. I think semi-stripped looks the best. Doors, I kind of like stock doors. Same for seats. I don't really, you know, like making the vehicle fully race kitted out. Let's just go for kind of a cool looking steering wheel here. What do we got? This one looks cool. There you go. Light color. I always like to make it super white, so let's go for ice white. That way you can read everything. And then roll cage. Do we need a roll cage on this vehicle? It's not really going to be why not? Let's put it on. It doesn't make too much of a difference. Let's put xenon lights on it. We already did the livery. Plates, let's see. Yeah, let's go for a black plate on the back. Louvers. Okay, some nice louver options here. There's a couple different designs we got. I don't like the straight. This one's a little bit too funky, I think, so I kind of like this one. I really like the look of, but this one also looks pretty sick. I'm gonna go for this one. This one looks really kind of cool. Let's go for the primary, and then respray. Obviously everything's fine, but let's see what different. Ooh, well, I didn't realize that until now. So I actually think a black would look really nice if we can find black. Yeah, I really like that as a secondary. Okay, sweet. Oh, that's all good. Trim color. We can change the interior of this vehicle. Let's just go for kind of like a BMW dark steel. That looks fine. Roof. No, that looks bad. I do like the lights, but I don't like how they kind of stick out from the back. But I kind of do like having lights in the front of a car. But nah, let's just not go for those. Let's just go for kind of the little roof fins. I think that's fine. Skirts. That looks good. I do like the drift skirts. That looks pretty sick. Ooh, I like the racer skirts. Those look awesome, the way they angle. Okay, nice. Sun strips. Let's just go for... Yeah, no, let's go for a carbon sun strip. I think that looks better. Spoiler. We got an attack spoiler. Don't like that. Really ugly. That also looks weird as heck. No. That's a little lame. This one's not bad. I don't mind this one. I kind of like the normal Sentinel spoiler, though. I gotta be real. This doesn't look too bad either. That one's cool. I do like... Oh, wait, that's stock. I like the stock one, I'm gonna be honest. But what I'm gonna go for is just the normal street spoiler. I think that looks really nice with the carbon arches connecting it. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. Let's lower the suspension. No cambering on the wheels. Nice. Okay. Turbo. Boom. And wheel type, I'm going to go for... You know, I actually like those rims really. I think those rims are sick. We can't change the tire design or anything like that, but I really like the look of this vehicle. So, yeah, here we are with the Sentinel Classic wide body. This vehicle looks absolutely sick, I have to be honest. Oh, and the lights turn on the bottom as well. Okay, that's absolutely sick. I don't own the Sentinel Classic on this account yet because this is my Broke to Billions account. So, yeah, I'm just going to wait for the sun to rise real quick, and then we'll test it out on the track. If you wanted to compare the normal Sentinel Classic to the wide body, this should be about as good of a comparison as you're ever going to get. Now, as I said, when it comes to top speed, the wide body is 10 miles per hour faster. However, speed isn't everything, and looks is definitely something that you might want to consider. Now, you can notice the wide body has quite an extended fender arch on the front and back of the vehicle that you don't get nearly as much on the normal Sentinel Classic. As well, there are some different spoiler options, as we did not have any access to the GT wing, which we can very clearly see is on the Sentinel Classic. Overall, I actually really like the customization available for the wide body, and the fact that it's only $700,000 to upgrade is actually not that bad. I mean, yes, $700,000 is expensive, but the normal Sentinel Classic's only about $650,000, so it's a $1.35 million endeavor. It's not that expensive, judging that, you know, new vehicles in the game like the Torero XO are gonna drop you $2.9 million, especially because this vehicle is so darn fast at 127, quite a bit fast for the sports class, and it's pretty similar to like the Obey 9F. So what we're going to do now is test the most important thing when it comes to a sports car, which is the handling. As you can see, we got a really windy course here, which we're going to go all the way down to get over towards the motorcycle club gang area. And I think this will be about the best way to see how the car handles. I always like to do this because handling is a very important virtue that a lot of people overlook, like the SM722. God, that car is absolutely awful handling, and because of that, I didn't even buy it on this account. But overall, I'm excited to drive this vehicle. So let's see. Right now, I can definitely tell you that the back is a little bit loose, but I would actually expect that from a BMW even in real life. They're always very good at drifting, especially if you cut them out with a lot of horsepower, which we kind of did. We upgraded upgraded the engine and gave it turbo if you think about it. So yeah, but let's make our way over here. All right, it's chilling on the road right now. I gotta say, traction's not too bad at all. Maybe when you're turning corners hard, it's gonna struggle, but yeah, as you can see, it's sticking to the road. Absolutely fantastic. Let's slow down the vehicle. Yeah, you can definitely see there is a bit of traction loss, and if I try to drift around a corner, wow, this thing's actually really good at drifting. Okay, that's fantastic. There's a lot of cars in the game that you kind of want to drift with but can't, and this vehicle, as you can see, look at that, absolutely fantastic at drifting. Okay, I'm actually really happy that I picked up this car. Again, you can see here just drifting around the corner with no problems whatsoever, and I mean, heck, we're running sports tires. You could probably put drifting tires on this or low grip tires and get some absolutely fantastic drifts out. A little bit of a swerve off the road there, but yeah, overall, great on handling and as well great on drifting. I'm not gonna say it's the best and most amazing handling vehicle I've ever driven. Oh, and you can see where, wow, the thing fishtailed like crazy and almost just murdered us, but that was a little bit on me because I did turn the steering wheel just a bit too hard there. But overall, let's just try and drive it normally, not really drift at all. And yeah, I gotta say, I mean, you can see turning corners, no problem whatsoever. If I even turn them sharp, no problem. If you turn it a little too sharp, it will drift a bit, but for the most part, absolutely fine. And the fact that we're going upwards of 127 right now really showcases the great speed of this vehicle. So yeah, I like the Sentinel Classic Widebody. I have to say, it's just a really nice car. Great handling, great acceleration, fantastic drifting capabilities. I bet that this car would be great at rallying as well if I put some off-road tires on it, just down to the fact that I feel like this would be the kind of rally build I would like to see. So yeah, I think this car looks absolutely fantastic. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below, but other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.